believe. Rappers not living their raps, but not even writing their raps. Baby Chief Do It says he uses ChatGPT to write his lyrics sometimes. We got a video clip of him breaking it down, and then we'll give you our thoughts.
I've been using that to write my lyrics. Real.
Word, ChatGPT?
Yeah, that shit worked. Well, what I did was I wrote down 4 bars and I said, write me a song. And then it said, give me a start me off, some shit like that. And bro, I started him off, whatever it is. It wrote some shit. I never actually used AI before, like until then.
What made you want to do it? Like, what? You just curious?
I had posted on my notes one night. I was bored as hell, and I was like, "Who want to write my next song?" And then this girl had replied to it, like, "I would have just used ChatGPT." So I downloaded that shit, bro, and that shit is cold. That's scary though, like that all that AI.
It's crazy.
God, he's like 2 feet tall.
I thought he was like 27 with like a Napoleon syndrome or something like that, with a big head syndrome, with the Boondocks big head syndrome. Like I ain't know he was 17 for
you
real.
Thought he was Boss Baby?
I thought it was Boss
Baby,
Baby, something like that, something crazy. You ever seen the little guy with the Marlon Wayans movie?
He's related to Krishan's Rock's baby.
You disrespectful. I mean, this is the last topic of the day, but you disrespectful. But nah, man, like Baby Chief just did it. Like he just said, he told everybody like he used Chat GPT, he tried it out. Now he gave his response. His response is that being on the internet becomes unfun when y'all take me serious. If ChatGPT was the solution to all my problems, why in the absolute F would I give y'all the sauce? Which to me makes sense. Like, I mean, like if I knew what was the answer to life, what was the answer to all the, I'm not telling y'all. Like I'm finna get the lottery ticket numbers. Like I'm finna run this up real quick. Like let me run up like 2-3 billion. Then I'm gonna let y'all know that, hey man, hey.
Well, I mean, if you know the right prompts to tell ChatGPT, you probably could do it.
I mean, but how you know until you try it? It's a trial and error.
Trying.
I mean, it's like with us with the podcast. Like, I mean, like I tried different thumbnails.
And my co-host be cheating.
That's not cheating. It's like it's helping. Like the way I see it is like think of every major artist. Like yeah, in the beginning when you first start off, you doing it by yourself. But and like that's when it's authentic. That's when it's all good and all that. But when you make it to the big leagues, ain't nobody in the big leagues doing it by themselves. Kevin Hart ain't doing it by himself. Dave Chappelle showed you he had the white dude. He ain't doing it by himself.
Yeah, everyone has a team.
Rihanna ain't making a song by herself.
Well, yeah, especially pop artists.
Beyonce ain't making a song by herself.
Beyonce doesn't write at all.
Well, Saturday Night Live and all the people ain't doing it all by themselves. Your favorite movie ain't written by 2 people. It ain't just the director and the producer. It's like director, producer, a producer room. Like everything is done with a bunch of people. Like I see ChatGPT as like that extra person. Like, cause I mean, you need that extra help. Like say it like this, or not say it like this. Like, oh, you should talk about this. You should, or like, oh yeah, Baby Chief Do It. You should talk about how rap game has changed back in the day or something like that, and like they'll tell you that, or like you can ask ChatGPT it'll tell you like, hey, do you want me to give you a full rundown script, word for word, bar for bar, what to say? You can do that, but I mean, I don't know how it's gonna sound.
You could also be like, I'm stuck at this one part, help me get out of it, and it's like, okay, well, ChatGPT didn't really help you write the whole song and help you fix one bar.
Exactly, you can do that too.
So I mean, he could literally be talking about it like that, but it definitely does paint a bad picture. And everyone thinking like in the future, eventually just ChatGPT is going to be doing everything, and it's going to be all ChatGPT interacting with ChatGPT, and the humans are just going to stand idle.
I think no. I mean, some people feel like that. Like that is the one downfall. Like people feel like you finna be so dependent on this. Like eventually you finna get 1 + 1 is 2. Like you finna get how to really count with your hands. You've been using the calculator so long, you don't really know. You really don't know how to turn on the washing machine now.
Yeah,
because technology.
Like, I just tell Chat to do it now.
Exactly. Like I never did that before. I just told Chat schedule my appointments. Like I mean, people do get dependent, but those are the dumb, lazy people. Like you gotta like challenge yourself. Like You gotta like challenge. You gotta like challenge yourself sometimes.
Yeah, mix it up. I think it's better to use it as a helper than an all doer.
But it
So
is.
just use it in doses. Don't overdo it.
But it is funny how like the rap game has completely changed. 'Cause I remember like back in the day, like when back in the day, like we're listening to rap music, like when you was listening to Tupac or like Gucci Man or Waka Flocka and them like that, like back in the, at that just at that kept it at that point in time. If any of those rappers said like, "Oh, I got a ghostwriter, I'm using Chat GPT," like
Career suicide.
career suicide, like
Same thing with snitching.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
couldn't have a ghostwriter. You couldn't snitch. You couldn't do nothing with the cops.
You couldn't do any. You couldn't do any of that, and
They
like
can please.
and like when do you feel like that all changed? Like when do you feel like okay, it's cool to use ghostwriters? Like you ain't finna lose your rap career.
Well, that whole Drake and Meek Mill situation, because at a certain point, we're like, well,
True,
Drake's
true.
been in the industry for so long, and we want to act like he's perfect, but he's
Mhm.
he's literally an actor. He was a child actor, and so this is just like him adult acting as a
Nah,
rapper.
I remember I remember before that. Remember the game of 50 Cent when they had their beef, and
Yeah.
50 Cent was like, "Oh, I wrote that whole game album. He ain't do none of that."
Oh yeah,
So it was like people been talking about ghostwriters and all that stuff from like a long time now. So and then on top of that, you have some people that they rap and they sing. So it's like singers got ghostwriters. So I mean, eventually it's the rap game. Like eventually this is all a business. They trying to make the most money, but they trying to make the most money at the end of the day. Like this is a game. This is a game about who makes the most millions and stunting on people. Like it don't matter. You got the best
So
bars.
don't everyone be mean to Baby Chief. Do it. He's just being honest in
He's
the interview.
17 years old.
He's a kid. He's being honest. He makes his own beats.
Facts.
He's actually got a handful of really good songs. So shout out to him.
He does make a lot of good music. And I
Don't
mean,
be so serious. Why so serious?
do you think this is gonna mess up his whole career?
No, he's fine.
You think so?
He'll be all right.